Loris knows Celine is evading the past, like a secret-filled kangaroo trapped in shadows. She decides to talk to her daughter about why Dad is the top hater of Celine. Ever since Celine saw her dad with a head full of bumps that night, Loris slowly realized something was wrong with her daughter's operating system. She rarely washes her hair, frowns constantly, her top student grades have plummeted. Loris decides to uncover this mystery. She leaves work early to pick Celine up from school, only to find Celine on the ferry looking like she just lost her wallet, silent and pained. During an argument, Celine almost falls into the lake, and suddenly Loris spots a limited edition pendant hanging from her daughter's neck, thinking, this can't be a good sign. Loris asks worriedly if Dad bullied her, and Celine's emotions burst like a deflated balloon. Seeing her daughter like this, Loris worries more, like a rocket on fast mode, firing questions at her, only for Celine to spiral further out of control. This ordeal became the invisible straw breaking Loris' back. She knows the home's unbearable, like ants on a hot pan, so Loris takes out her year's savings passbook. She intended to withdraw cash and fly with her daughter, but found the passbook empty. Hubby is up to no good, and he shut down her account behind her back. Loris looks baffled. What kind of operation is this? Watching her hard-earned savings go poof, Loris' mood crashes like a roller coaster. Celine's emotions spiral out of control. Thinking this is a story mother made up to escape responsibility, she can't help but applaud her mother's screenwriting skills. She even created a scene of parental struggle. All Celine remembers is her mom mercilessly beating her dad. She remembers that every time her dad drinks, they fight, but that's all. Celine is furious and berates her mom, practically cracking her heart in two. Then she retreats to her room, planning to run away the next day. Loris, sleepless all night, thinks, my daughter is indeed a heroic little rascal. Without trying to keep her, she silently packs Celine's things, slipping in a mysterious tape. The next morning, Celine seems lighter and says she'll get a professional lawyer. But she can't stay for the hearing. With Celine's departure, the secret tape in her backpack is discovered, revealing secrets hidden for 18 years. It's a confession party. Ever since Loris found her savings had vanished, her hope for life was like a balloon popped. She drags herself to work every day, often hiding away crying. Caring Vera notices Loris is troubled, and finds the usually strong Loris suddenly cries buckets. Under Vera's questions, Loris spills everything. Vera thinks Loris shouldn't run away, she should face it bravely. Loris suddenly realizes Vera's husband didn't die by accident, he was more like a guest star in a tragic car crash. She can't hold back her tears anymore. On her way home, Loris thinks a lot, knowing she can't escape her husband's clutches, and Celine is her precious jewel. She can't watch her husband ruin her daughter, so decides to act first. While hubby is away at sea sometimes, that day the town experiences a rare solar eclipse. Loris takes the chance to prepare food and drinks for him, ready for a celebration. She lied about celebrating the rare moment with her husband. As he chugs drinks, they are about to watch the eclipse when she drops the bomb about him stealing money. Lois points out he spent $500 and the rest of it she turned into cash. Joe immediately erupts like a volcano. But that wasn't enough spice, she really pours on the fuel, and Joe gets angrier and shoves Loris down just as the eclipse begins. Loris mentions her daughter to provoke Joe, his anger escalating. She provokes him up to the prepared exit, but just as she reaches it, she jumps across. Unprepared Joe directly falls headlong into the lake, and in an instant, dark clouds envelop the sun. For 6 minutes, the world pauses, then Loris renews like a phoenix when the sun returns. At that moment, Loris cares only about Celine. This is the whole truth. As Celine leaves town and boards the ferry, her memories are unlocked once more. At 13, she sat on the ferry, recalling everything, and the reason Celine chose to forget was that she couldn't face her real self. All that happened back then now seems crystal clear. It turns out everything her mother did was to protect her. She can't abandon her aging mom. When she rushes to the hearing, Loris is about to reveal the truth, and thankfully she arrives just in time. She notes old John's report is incomplete. Her mother had no direct motive to kill Vera. Old John still clings to the case from 18 years ago, and Celine retorts fiercely, if Mom wanted the inheritance, she had plenty of chances to act. After all, she doesn't need to care for paralyzed Vera, only to do it right before the mailman arrives. None of this makes sense logically. The only explanation is that these two people in each other's eyes were actually relying on each other. Still, old John doesn't let up on Celine, tightly asking, over these 18 years, how much do you know about this? But I need to tell you, this matter weighs on me like a 1,000-pound stone. I live with it every single day. I was wrong. I promise not to do this again. If I could say it like this, I'd be like a pie falling from the sky. Impossible. Finally, Celine gives a warning to old John. Don't let an 18-year-old case ruin your achievements. Old John has 30+ pages, but no real evidence. Yet he has a bunch of friends who are lawyers in London. Any one of them could easily win this case. Mom, I don't want to lie to you anymore. In the end, old John drops his lawsuit against Dolores. Subtitles. He knows that Celine chose her own mother, and on the day when Celine left the town, the cold wind was piercing the biting. Old John doesn't want to lie to her anymore. His heart is in a tangle, finally deciding, I don't want to bear the lies any longer. But I don't want to lie to you any longer. Are you still worried about me? I have no idea how well you're doing. I just want you to know the truth will eventually come to light. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the screen.